Welcome at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So today we're going to do 3 different types of tacos. But remember, I do my tacos fully all the way. I don't just put meat in a little bit of sauce and then a tortilla. No, I make real tacos. And I'm going to show you how I make my tacos step by step, my way. And I'm going to do 3 different tacos. And I'm also going to make the salsa. The wonderful salsa. Now, I bought myself a molcajete. It's called a mortars. That's what it's called. And here's where you grind your own salsa, and you make it yourself. So what we're going to need for the salsa, we're going to need a jalapeno. I don't know. It's not a jalapeno. It's hotter than a jalapeno. I think it's not a chile serrano. But anyways, it's a hot chile. Okay, it's a hot chile. And then we're going to need our 3 tomatoes. We're going to need our cilantro, of course. My lighting is real bad. Remember, I've been fighting with my lighting, guys. So I'm trying to bear with me. And we're going to roast these tomatoes and the garlic and the onion on my pan. We're going to roast them. And then we're going to be able to smash them in here, guys, in this molcajete. The mortars. And then I have the steak meat for the tacos. I have the chicken breast for the taco. I don't know what's wrong with this phone, but it's just the lighting is real bad. And then I got the ground beef for the other tacos. So I'm making 3 different type of tacos today. And of course, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to use the taco seasoning. Yes, I'm going to put it on every single meat. But remember, the texture of the meat is different and it has different taste. So it's not going to taste all the same. Okay? Then I'm going to use sour cream. I'm going to use my avocado, my lettuce, my 5 cheese, Mexican cheese, and my dry beans. They're dry beans, and I'm going to pressure cook it because I'm going to smash them and to put it on the tacos, and then I'm going to do the refried beans. Okay, so let's get started at making these 3 different type of tacos my way. And real tacos, because I'm tired of going to restaurants and having tacos and it's like it doesn't have no lettuce, it doesn't have tomatoes, it just have a little cilantro and a little salsa and just the meat and the tortilla. No, that is not a taco. Sorry, guys. I know how to make my tacos. I learned it in Chicago. I went to the Mexican restaurants in Chicago, and that's how they used to make their tacos. They used to put everything on it. You had a whole mouthful of a taco, not just meat and tortillas. Okay, so I should return at Cooking Totally with Sammy. I'm also going to add a little bit of lime juice on the salsa that I'm going to prepare. Okay, guys, I should return. Back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So now what we're going to do, we're going to roast our tomatoes. And I did took the cord out, as you see, took the cord out. We're going to roast them here in this pan, and we have to put them in medium heat. We cannot put it too high because we want the tomatoes to get cooked all the way. We don't want the tomatoes to get cooked only on the outside and then not in the inside. And then we're also going to roast the chile, and we're going to roast the onions, and we're going to separate the onions so they could get roasted nice and evenly, and also the garlic. We're going to roast it. So let's start putting it here. Go like that. And I know you have to be patient, but you know, that's how you roast them. And that's how I learned from my wonderful Mexican friend, who I love very dearly. And you don't want them too high. See, like right now it's a little bit high, so I'm going to probably have to lower the fire. I want to spread my onions like this, separate them. Remember, I always wash my hands, guys, you know. Very clean in my kitchen because I like to have clean hands. I've seen people that don't even wash their hands. Whoops, one piece fell, but it's okay. It's my blooper, guys. So what I do, I spread the onions real good. And you just keep moving them because we're going to add onions in the, and once I make my salsita, the salsa, we're going to add raw onion on it, but we're going to cut it in very fine pieces. Very fine pieces. It's just to give it a little taste. With the onions, will give a nice salsa. We keep spinning it around. And we're roasting it. We're roasting it in this little pan. If you don't have this pan this is non-stick, so it won't stick. So that's a good part about it, doing this roasting. And I will continue showing the process at Cooking Totally with Sammy. Everyone, thank you. You also want to put your garlic, and you don't want to roast your garlic too much because garlic always tend to cook faster than anything. So just be careful with that. Like I told you, medium fire, not too high, not too low, in the between, because otherwise, like I say, it will not cook thoroughly. You don't want to cook it too fast. You want to cook it slowly. So that's why you have to have patience. I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. Doing the beans, and I have a pressure cooker. If you don't have a pressure cooker and you got dry beans, it will take you like 2.5 hours or close to 3. But I have a pressure cooker and it only takes me 45 minutes. So what you want to do, you want to put your fire on high, and there's the beans already in there, and you have to go way above on the water, way above, because you don't want your water to evaporate and then your beans will not get cooked. So I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic powder just to give it a little taste. And a little bit of salt. Not too much. I don't like too much salt on my food. And a little bit of oil so it will not stick. And we cover it up. And we cover it. And for 45 minutes, it should be done. So that's to make our mashed beans. And look at, they're almost roasted already. See? Almost roasted. The garlic, I gotta take it out because it's already roasted. And my onions, I use my hands. Old fashioned. My grandmother used to use her hands too. It doesn't burn me. So we're gonna take the onions out first and the garlic because the garlic is already roasted. This needs a little bit more, but I think this is enough, because it's already roasted enough. I don't want to do it too much. You keep spinning it around. You have to be patient with the tomatoes. Be patient with the tomatoes. See? And I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. You see, they're already ready. Now we're going to put them in the molcajete and grind it. And my pressure cooker is going on, so hear it. Pressure cooker is going on. So I will show you how I do the following step, guys. Already done, and I already got my onions as well and my garlic. So I'm going to show you the following step at Cooking Totally with Sammy. Back to Cooking Totally with Sammy. Sorry for the noise. I got my pressure cooker going on for the refried beans that I'm going to make homemade. So we're going to take this is the chile. We're going to take the cord out. It's already fried. We're going to cut it in half. And we're going to take the seed out because we don't want these seeds. It gets too hot. Ooh, I could smell it. It's real strong. So we want to take all the seeds out. Okay. I have washed this chili already. Ooh, I could smell it. And I could taste it. If you want to use gloves, plastic gloves on it, feel free. I'm already used to doing it like this. Just make sure you wash your hands, because you don't want to put it in your eyes, guys. I'm going to cut it in pieces, so it'll be easier for me to cut. See, I still got some more seeds here. So I want to take all the seeds out. All the seeds out. So now I have taken the seeds out, and we're going to cut it in pieces. Ooh. Be careful when you cut it that it does not splash in your eyes, because it's going to burn you real bad. It almost went in my eyes. So this is a very hot chile. I have some friends that they really like it, and they eat this chile like nothing. They just bite on it. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But they make their mouth real hot. Okay, so I'm going to use for my molcajete. Let me show you so you can see it real good. I'm going to put it over here so you can see it better. You see it better? I guess. Anyway, for my molcajete, I'm going to add 1 spoon, half a spoon of salt, not too much, teaspoon, just like that, just to give it a, so you can be able to grind it good. And we're going to grind that like that. And once you have it already grind, you're going to be adding your other ingredients. And I just like this because it makes the salsa more better and more chunky. Sorry for the noise. Like I told you, it's my pressure cooker. I'm making the refried beans, but I like to make my refried beans fresh. I don't like no canned refried beans. I like my fresh refried beans homemade from the house. So, you know, that's how I do it. I will show you following process for the other step. So as you see, I already got it grounded. So now we're going to add our garlic. And we're going to smash them as well. Okay? And you want to smash it all the way. And I should return when it's all smashed. So I already got the garlic already blended together with the jalapeno or the chile. Now we're gonna add the onions. We're gonna try to, it's already roasted. Add the onions, and we're gonna blend it in as well. Okay. Once it's already blended, I will show you the following steps. So as you see, I already got an onion already blended together with the garlic and the chile. My pressure cooker is still going on, so sorry for the noise. It does take a lot of work, but this makes the best salsa ever because it comes a little chunky. It's handmade. It's not no machine made. You know what I mean, guys? It's not machine made, it's handmade. So when it's handmade, it is the best salsa ever. And I learned this from my Mexican friends, who I love very much. I want to say hello to Mexico and hello to Morelia, Michoacan. And all my friend Miguel Sanchez family in Mexico and Morelia. I want to say hello. I love you guys. Thank you for your love. And here I am doing Mexican style salsa. Now we add the tomatoes. A little mushy, but it looks yummy. See? The tomatoes. Just be careful you don't splash it. So people want to ask me, do I leave the peel on or do I take the peel off? You could leave the peel on because it's already cooked. And it's gonna, you know, it's gonna break evenly and easy. As you see how it is already looking wonderful. And see how easy it is to cook to smash the tomatoes because they're already cooked. This is the best salsa, guys. I learned this from my Mexican friends. And another tomato. It looks yummy, guys. Look at this salsa. So once I finish smashing, look at this salsa. How wonderful it looks. And it's going to be a spicy salsa because this jalapeno or the chile is real spicy. I think it's not chile poblano. This has a different name. But you could also put jalapeno if you want. Chile serrano. That's what it is. Chile serrano. That's the real hot one. Guys. That's how you make your salsa, guys. Okay, so once I'm finished with it, I'm going to show you the following step that I'm going to add on it. Cooking story with Sammy. So I cut a little bit of cilantro and I cut it in very fine pieces. And we're also gonna add it. And we mix it together. My honey bunny tasted the salsa already, and he said it was hot. Well, you know, this is a typical salsa, typical Mexican salsa, and that's how you make it. If you're gonna make a hot salsa, you make it hot. If you wanna make it mild, then you buy the mild chile, you know. But look at this salsa, guys. How wonderful it came out. Just be careful you don't splash it in your eyes, because you will be in trouble. But this is the homemade Mexican salsa and your oh my God, mocajete. Look, it has a little face too as well. Has a little face on it. I love it. It's too cute. Too cute. Making sure that you can see it. And this is how you make your salsa, guys. So I will return. Look at this salsa, how beautiful it looks. That's how you make your salsa. Look at this salsa. And you guys smash it just a little bit more. Smash it so you can make it more finer. I like mine in chunky, in little chunks. You know? But if you want to make it more finer, it's up to you however you want. But this is my salsa for the tacos that we're making. We're making 3 different types of tacos: ground beef, steak, and chicken. So I should return with the following process. I already finished my salsa, and I will show you the final, not the final result, because I still gotta make the tacos. So I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. I have to tell you guys that we're gonna add a little bit of lime juice on it. Okay, a little bit of lime juice. Okay, and we mix it because the lime juice gives it a nice, authentic Mexican salsa taste. So I will return at Cooking Totally with Sammy. I finished my beans, so I'm gonna drain them, but I'm gonna save the water just in case I need them. Okay. As you see, look at how nice these pinto beans came out. I'm going to drain them a little bit. And then we're going to smash them. And then we're going to fry them a little bit in the pan. Just to caramelize it just a tiny bit. And then I'm going to show you how I smash my beans. And this is pinto beans. You know. So I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy. It took 45 minutes. Sometimes it could take 35. All depends how the beans are, what kind of brand beans are. If they're good brand, they'll cook in 40 minutes. If they're bad brand, they'll cook in 50 minutes. If they're even better brand, they'll cook in 35 minutes. So it all depends on the name brand of the beans that you buy. But this is how I do it in the pressure cooker. It only took me 40 minutes. And now we're going to smash them. Like I told you, if you don't have a pressure cooker and you're going to cook them on the stove with boiling water, it will take you like 2 hours until it's real tender. So I should return back with the following process at Cooking Totally with Sammy. So now we're going to smash them, you know, smash them real good. You know, like if you were smashing mashed potatoes. You know? Simple as that. Like if you were smashing mashed potato, guys. I like my fresh beans because they do taste better. And then we're going to taste how it tastes. And I will show you the following process. You gotta taste it to see if you need more salt, if you don't need more salt. I already added salt when I had it, when I was pressure cooking it. So I don't need to put any salt, but I will still check it to see if it's okay with the taste. So I will return when I put it in the pan, just to fry them a little bit, okay? Welcome to Cooking Totally with Sammy. So now I'm gonna put a little bit of oil, because you don't want your dry bean, I say dry bean. You don't want your fried beans to be dry. You want it to be nice and soft and, you know, delicious. So I'm gonna mix it up, and I will return. Okay, Cooking Totally with Sammy. So we're gonna add just a little bit of oil on the frying pan. Okay, and we're gonna add our smashed beans. Guys, look at that, guys, how it looks. People says, why you put it in the pan? I said, because it's refried beans. Am I right or wrong, guys? But lower your fire. You don't want your fire too high. You want it on medium low. Okay. It looks like clay, but it's okay. It's Play-Doh. Play-Doh beans. Okay, so put it like that. And then we're going to add just this little bit of water. Remember, that was the juice that I had on the beans. And I remember when I drained them, because you want to use your juice later. You take a little fork, you smash it like that. Look at how it's looking, guys. This is what I'm telling you. You make your food out of scrap. You know? No canned goods, no nothing. Scrap. Scratch. You know, my English is not very good looking, but it's okay. You know, I'm Puerto Rican, I have an accent. I was partially raised in Puerto Rico, so my English, I end up learning my English at 15 years old. So, but I'll say it, you know. And thank God that I have an American husband. I love my husband. He knows all his perfect English.
Me gusta la comida de mi esposa.
He says that he likes his wife's food, the way his wife cooks his food. So this is how you do your fried beans, guys. Now you can raise the fire just a little bit. Okay, look at that. And that was a little bit of beans. But I will show you my final. So this is the beans. This is how you do it. You know, you do it in the pan. And if you want to add a little bit more water, you're more than welcome to do it. You know, because you want your beans not too dry. So this is how you make your smashed beans, guys. Okay, so I should return at Cooking Totally with Sammy. I'm back at Cooking Totally with Sammy, guys. Look at this is the beef steak one for the tacos. This is the chicken that I just put in. Okay. And this is the ground beef. And it's not done yet. But once it's all done, all you're gonna add is just the taco seasoning that I have. And all three of them, you don't have to add them. You could add them, all three of them, and like I told you, it's the texture of the meat that is going to give it a different taste. It might have the same taste as the taco seasoning, but the texture of the meat, and when you bite on it, you're going to know it's chicken, you're going to know it's beef, and you're going to know it's ground beef. So, not beef, but steak. So I should return back at Cooking Totally with Sammy with my 3 different meat of tacos, guys. I got my chicken done. For the tacos, I cut it in little pieces like that. Look at how delicious that looks, guys. And I put less than half of the seasoning because you don't want it too salty. You know, and look, it tastes amazing. I tasted it, and it tastes amazing and looks amazing. That's the chicken. And now I have the beef, as you see. I mean, not the beef, the steak. This is the steak for the steak tacos. Look at how delicious that looks, guys. Oh my gosh. It makes my mouth watery. And we have the ground meat as well. And like I said, I only put half of the seasoning, less than half of the seasoning of taco seasoning on every single meat. And I should return with my final plate and the way I make my tacos my way. Thank you. I'll see you in a bit at Cooking Totally with Sammy. I finished my getting ready to do the tacos. There's the sour cream. That's the tomatoes. And the lettuce, the cilantro, the cheese, the ground beef, the chicken, and the steak. And don't forget the salsa that I made earlier. I have onion, and I have the green, oh my god, here I go. The pinto beans mashed that I did homemade. Of course, you need your avocado for your tortillas. And for your tacos. So, I should return with my final play at Cooking Totally with Sammy. I have a special guest that I will introduce you in a bit. Yeah, guys, and don't forget the sauce that I made. So remember, I taught you guys how to do it, so don't forget to do it. Real good sauce. It's hot, but it's delicious. It goes so perfect on your taco. So let me show you my taco, guys. Yum, 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 yum for your tummy, guys. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of my sauce on it. Look at that, guys. Look at this taco. Full taco. This is a chicken taco. I made a chicken taco. So remember, this is how you do a taco. Not a tortilla with a few pieces of meat and a little bit of hot sauce. That is not a taco. This is a taco. So take care, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, guys. These are my tacos. Like I told you, everything I put is 3 different types. One is chicken, one is steak, and the other one is ground beef. And this is how you make a taco with everything in it. And guess what? We have a special guest today. It's my friend, Denise Martin. And she's going to try these tacos. So let's see her. Let's see her. She's going to do the testing.
It's really good. It's delicious. Subscribe and like Cooking Totally with Sammy. His food is always delicious.
Thank you so much. So she took that bite. Look at her eating that bite. Look at her. She just loves it. So thank you guys for watching my tacos. These are real tacos, guys. This is how you make tacos. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. And with this, I want to thank you all. Peace and love. God bless. And don't forget, always say no to negative and yes to positive. Take care, guys. Bye.